Electric bike conversion kits are a hot take on getting yourself an electrified ride at what can be a fraction of the cost. There's an increasing number of electric bike conversion kits coming to the market, but today I'm going to be talking about this one from Boost. So Boost already have made a conversion kit for 700c and 26-inch wheels, but now they have added a Brompton specific kit to their lineup. And I say Brompton specific because this isn't just for any 16-inch wheel bike. That is actually coming in the future, Boost tell me. So if you want to know more and you want to stay up to date, then you can sign up to their newsletter. If you want to find out more about those larger wheel kits, then you can watch my video right here. But for today, I am taking a closer look at this Brompton kit. I'm going to be taking it out in the real world, doing some real world tests and talking about the spec and the pricing. So if it sounds good to you, then keep on watching. So let's address the elephant in the room. Of course, Brompton do already their own electrified Brompton versions, but with the cheapest starting at just under £3,000. If you've already got an analog Brompton, then the Boost kit is a cheaper alternative and get to keep your trusty ride. Now, in collaboration with a Formula One parts manufacturer, Boost has created the lightest conversion kit for a Brompton bicycle, which stays true to the minimalistic ethos of the bike. So the heart of the kit is exactly the same, it's just packaged differently. So I'm going to talk you through the spec. Now I do have a prototype version with me today, so that spec may be subject to change because this is a crowd-funded project and I'll talk a little bit more about that later. The Boost for Brompton conversion system has been specifically designed to fit in that tiny rear triangle of your Brompton, so the folding mechanism isn't affected and overall it gives a much neater look. As you can see, the battery is mounted to the frame, unlike the electric Brompton where you can remove that battery from the front. This is fixed, which in reality is just minimal fuss really, especially when you're taking it on different modes of transport, which is what this bike is made for. Right, let's talk spec. First up is the 250 watt rear hub motor. Now this is of course in regulation with EU and UK law and limits you to a 15.5 mile/hour speed with assist. You can of course push through that with your own leg power. Torque is 35 to 40 Newton meters, and I'm going to be testing this out at the traffic lights, on straights and up hills, so keep watching. The kit comes with a 2-speed setup, so you've got a low and high for differing terrain. And if you are experiencing that British weather, then you want to know how waterproof this thing is. Well, this is going to be at least, Boost tell me, IP54, which means that it's going to be protected from any direction of sprays of water. Now range, I will talk about later, but overall in terms of weight addition, this only adds 2.5 kilograms and it is all UK and EU compliant. Titanium bolts are used for low weight and strength, and there is one single discrete wire from the battery pack to the motor. For all you savvy Bromptoners out there, you're going to know that the electric Brompton range has an integrated front motor, plus the battery is on the front, making it very front heavy. This can make potholes particularly uncomfortable, but the Boost kit has a rear wheel motor, which means you can keep all that weight at the back, and it's kind of cheaper. Maths.
2 + 2 is 4.
All the kits are built in the UK and the battery casings are 3D printed in Silverstone by the Digital Manufacturing Centre, who create plastic and metal parts for motorsport, including Formula One. So British engineering and motorsport expertise are at the heart of this design. So you're probably wondering how you fit this kit. Well, rather than doing it yourself, Boost recommends that you actually go to a Boost affiliated bike store. You can find those. I'll drop a link down below in the description and see which one is in your area. The Boost kit comes with 2 levels of assist. You've got the eco mode, you've got that boost mode, which most of us will probably be sticking to, unless we need to reserve battery. And then there is the super boost mode. So by the click of a button, you can get yourself some extra assist when you need it, say if you're at the traffic lights or you're coming up to a steeper incline or a hill, and that will give you extra assist for 10 seconds. Let's go, stop start. Bosh. A few pedals and away we go. I was in the wrong gear then. The Boost kit also comes with 2 gears. You've got a low and a high speed. Again, this is so that you are able to tackle differing terrain. You've got that low speed for when you're starting off at the traffic lights and that higher speed for when you want to be rolling
at that 15.5 miles per hour, which is the max speed that the assist is capped at. If you want to go any faster, you've got to push through with your own legs. As you can see right now, I am flying with just the turn of a pedal. The kit is really assisting me. It's really taking what little weight there is off the bike and the kit, and I'm flying through. Being very nimble, very agile. In boost mode alone, this kit gets me up very easily to 15.5 miles per hour in no time, in just a few seconds. And what I'll do is I'll show you exactly how it performs as a stop-start. So I'm in boost mode currently. All right, let's go. A few pedals, I can feel the weight through my legs a little bit, and then I can feel the boost kit. And as I pedal a bit more, the boost becomes even more intense, and it's giving me right now 98% assistance, which the screen is telling me. And he's definitely got a illegal electric bike there who's overtaking me, because I was going at 15.5 miles per hour there. For a kit that's so small, it's punchy. But we know this because I've already tested this kit out on the bigger wheels. So it's really nice to see the same kit has been adapted for the Brompton. Like I said, you're still getting the same heart of the kit. It's just packaged differently for that smaller wheel. I would say as I want to kind of push through 15.5, it gets harder. And like I've said in the past, I haven't got the strongest legs in the world, and it does keep me at a good speed. But if you want to try and push through, if you've got those strong glutes and thighs, like I know some of you do, because I see you lot flying at 20, 25 miles per hour on these Bromptons. All right, again, we're at a stoplight. I'm going to show you how the bike performs when I put it into eco mode this time. So we're in eco. Here we go. A few pedals. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, so this time it's different. The assist doesn't pick up after a few pedals like it would with the boost mode, and that is because it's reserving the energy, and now it's starting to really push more. And actually the assist feels exactly the same. I think it's just giving less of a push at those stop starts. Now I'm going to switch up to boost mode again, and I'm going to show you the power of super boost mode. Press super boost, here we go. Super boost is on. Bosh. Here we go. Instantly, it's giving me that 98% assistance, and I'm right up to 15.5 miles per hour already. Super smooth, super simple. It's a really nice feature having that little super boost mode for when you need it. Obviously, if you use this all the time, it will drain the battery quicker, but sometimes you just got to be off at the lights quicker, don't you?
Yes.
Now, it's very important to stress, of course, some Bromptons do already come with their own speeds. If you do want to fit the boost kit, it does mean that you'll have to remove those speeds, and you'll have to get the 2-speed that comes with the boost kit instead. So that is something to consider. To be honest, the 2-speed with the electric assist is all you need. 1 for when you're starting off at the traffic lights, and 2, which I'm going to switch into, which is perfect for when you're at those quicker speeds, like so. And it's also just really important to note, if you do get the boost kit fitted, Brompton claims that this does invalidate any warranty that you have on your Brompton bike. So this obviously isn't a problem if you've had your Brompton for many, many years and you're not worried about the warranty, but if you have a new Brompton, it is something to consider. So those are the different assists that you get. That is how the boost kit performs. But now I want to show you how it feels when you haven't got the assist. Because I know that some of you will, of course, sometimes need to cycle without the assist because, hey, let's face it, people run out of range. It happens, that's life. Or you might just want to cycle home without the electric assist because you want to get a bit of fitness into your commute home. So now I'm in this gorgeous park. Let's turn off the boost. Okay, my seat's just gone down. For fuck's sake. Whatever. All right, let's see how this does. I'm in my 1-speed. And look, there's definitely a bit of resistance there, of course there is. I mean, I'm not quite sure what speed I'm going at, but it's a comfortable speed. There's not too much resistance going on through the legs. It's all very manageable. This is of course on a straight, but you can feel that the kit really hasn't added that much to make it unrideable. Look, I'm riding, no assist. There's just a bit of resistance going through my legs, but it's really not taking much at all for me to get up to those normal cycling speeds. A little bit of a gradient there, going up the pavement, all good. I mean, sure, it's a bit more of a workout, but it's very comfortable, I'll tell you that. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about range shortly, but first, we're not done with the testing yet. Oh no, we need to head over to Greenwich to do a hill test. Seeing as I've got some spare time waiting for this train, I thought maybe it might be a good opportunity to show you exactly how the boost kit and the display work. So let's do a little tour. Okay, so first up, you want to turn the kit on by pressing this button right here. That alone will power the bike itself, but if you have a display, all you need to do is turn it on by holding that left button down. If this is the first time, you'll see that the screen will just wait to see if it can pair up with the motor. That just did a little load. First time it might take a little bit longer, but it loads up pretty quick. And you can see here you have your voltage, you've got your speed, you've also got which bike it's connected to, and this is the amount of assist it's giving you. So this left button right here will toggle you between boost mode and eco. So that's boost and eco mode. If you hold down the left button, that will then create the backlight on the screen. Now you can't really see that very well because this is daylight, but it helps you to see at night time. So I'm just going to turn that off. And on the right side, if you press this, that will give you your super boost. So this will give you some extra power for 10 seconds. Then it will switch itself off. Hold this button down and that turns the screen off. Like so. One key thing to note here, so voltage, that is your capacity that is in your battery. So at the moment it says 42 volts, that is full capacity. It is dicing between 42 and 41 because I have ridden this to the station. When you get down to 34 volts, that means the battery's basically run out. So this is actually a really great way of keeping track of how much battery you have left with the boost kit. I prefer this to, say, the little percentage bars that a lot of e-bikes have because they are quite vague and you kind of need to ride it a fair bit to be able to understand what each percentage means. But this gives you specifics so you can easily keep track of how much energy you've got left. Made it to Greenwich Park, and this is the perfect hill to test the boost kit on because Boost recommend that this should be doing about a max an 8% gradient. Any more than that and the kit will struggle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting the bike into standard boost mode as most people would. I will use the super boost when it does get a little bit steeper just to see how that assists me. And let's just go for the ride and see what happens. There it is, the motor kicks in. You can hear it whirring away. Make sure I'm in the right gear, nice and low. And it's just sort of detected that I put a bit more weight through the pedals and it's giving me 78% assist currently. The hill is slowly creeping steeper and steeper, but it is carrying me. It's taking that weight off. The Brompton is light anyway, and as is the kit, so there isn't much weight added onto this. And that motor is just assisting me, pushing me up. I'm going at a very healthy 10 miles per hour. We're climbing. The battery, the voltage is just dropping a little bit, saying, oh, you're using quite a bit of power right now. Right, we're on a steep bit. Let's press, if I can, super boost. Here we go. Do you know what? That has given me just a touch of extra assistance. Nothing major, but it's already gotten me up to about 11 miles per hour. Oh, and actually, when it's dropped out, I can feel that extra assist stopping. So it definitely does something, even on an 8% gradient. And here we are, we've made it. At a healthy average of 10 miles per hour up that hill. Not the quickest in the world, but it's quicker than I would be doing it on my own. All right, you lovely lot, it's time to talk about real world range. So, Boost claims that this kit can deliver up to 30 kilometers or 18 miles of range on one charge. I've been cycling this bike mainly on flat terrain, but obviously been putting it on those 8% gradients as well. And I've managed to squeeze out 13 miles of range. And that is also using super boost at the traffic lights and mainly being in boost mode as well. Now 13 miles, to a lot of people that doesn't actually sound like much, but to be honest, if you're using the Brompton as it is made to be, as a multimodal commuter, so you're using it as a kind of last mile solution on each side and putting it on the train, putting it on the bus for that middle portion of the journey, then you're probably going to be fine. I think the key thing here is to look at your commute, look at how far you are traveling and make sure the battery is right for you. As I mentioned earlier in the video, this is a crowd-funded development, so Boost need your help. They need you to pre-order, to sign up early doors and to put your money on if you would like one, because the motors, they're all custom built. So to be able to create an affordable, a sensibly priced kit, they need a lot of people to be signing up so that they can produce in mass quantities. Mass manufacturing means less of a cost to Boost, which means that they can make their kits more affordable. So all the details are on the Boost website, but if you would like to find out exactly when the delivery dates are, well, they have told me that the first batch will be going out at the end of 2023, so you want to jump on that pretty quickly if you want to get involved. And if you do miss that one, then there will be a second batch going out around February of 2024. If you want to jump on the pre-orders, then the cost is £599 and the retail price is probably going to be up to about £999. So if you are interested, it's better to get in early.
All right, everyone, well, if you're still watching this video, then I highly recommend that you hit subscribe and give this video a like as well, will you? Because it does really help with the algorithm. If you are, of course, a Brompton owner, if you cannot fathom riding anything else, because of course that is the case with most Brompton owners, but you want to have that electric assist in your life and you don't want to buy a new bike, then getting the Boost kit is an option. I will leave all the details you need to know down in the description. I'll post a link to the FAQ as well if you've got any other questions. But for now, guys, let me know what you think. Are you interested? Is there anything that you'd like to know more about? Let me know down in the comments. Let's discuss, and I'll see you for the next one. Ciao.